Man, so I originally wanted to kind of talk about this yesterday because it's something that's kind of apparent. And, I've talked a little bit about it, but it affects me a lot. And I know it affects the general population and a lot of y'all because a lot of y'all go through the same shit I do. And I see that and I know that. Um, but everything is just getting too fucking expensive. I know people bring this up all the time, but it's shit like, me being a plumbing apprentice, it's ridiculous when you give an estimate to a person and within 2 weeks, prices of everything have fucking gone up. And so now you gotta notify the customer, whatever you doing is gonna be more expensive because of whatever else is going on in the world, tariffs, bullshit, yada, yada, yada. You feel me? And it sucks to fucking tell people like that because now that you see that face they make when you tell them it's gonna be more expensive and they're heartbroken. You never want to fucking do that, especially with a homeowner. Like you never want to be telling these motherfuckers that you're gonna be having to charge them an extra $100 or even $50, just because shit went up in 2 weeks and now our estimate just isn't really the same. It's still the same. It's just material gone up and it's ridiculous. Having to deal with that. It's like shit with my like my bank account. Like I feel like I can't save money anymore. When I first moved out and I was living on my own, I was still able to save money, whether it was, $200 a month or 300. I was able to save something. You feel me? And now within these last like 2 years, maybe three, like my bank account has been stagnant. I don't know about y'all, but it hasn't gone down, but it also hasn't gone up. And it sucks. Like maybe it's gone up a little bit due to whatever bank bullshit, and it keeps up with the inflation, but it's still like I'm not really making money. I'm just getting enough to get by, and it sucks. People like my girlfriend always brings up, you're gonna be making a lot of money in the future. With you being a plumber and trying to get your license and all this. And I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be nice, but if everything else is going up in price, my wage don't mean shit. Like if I'm getting paid more, that's great, but if everything else is also needing more to get paid, like it doesn't mean anything. If anything, I'm getting more broke, especially if that inflation outdoes the wage. And so shit like that always concerns me because I don't, nobody wants to be going through that, and it's scary because it never was like this. Even when I first moved out, like I said, it felt pretty normal. It wasn't that bad. And I moved out like maybe a year or two after COVID, like 21, or yeah, I think it was 21, and it wasn't that bad. It didn't feel like this. Shit was going up a little bit in price, but it didn't feel like to the extent that it does now. It's fucking crazy, because all you want to do now is, at least for me, is enjoy everything, because the money is, I feel like, consuming motherfuckers. I swear to God.